Friends, how we doing? Welcome back to another Raw Talk, and today I'm gonna fire at you a piece of advice that I've just give a very good friend of mine. He is looking to explore a different avenue with his business. He wants to develop a different offer and he feels currently unfulfilled with what he is doing, but he's holding himself back. He's holding himself back and he's not going there, and he's just talking about doing it. So my advice was to him, and you know what I'm going to say, is just do it, right? Is just do the thing. You've got the skills, you've got the knowledge, you've got the expertise. You just need to put yourself into that environment and develop the offer. Because if you don't, what's going to happen when you're 60, 70, 80 years old and you're sat on your deathbed, like we all will at some stage in his life? You're going to be sat there thinking, what if? What if? And he said to me, I've already spoke to X person about it and I just don't want to step on their toes and this, that, the other. And again, this was the advice that I gave him. You need to stop caring about what other people think. People don't care about us. You don't care about me. They don't care about you. People care about themselves. People just care about themselves and their business and everything else associated with it. So if you're asking for somebody some business advice and they're just almost like saying no, rather than giving you some constructive advice or constructive feedback, the chances are they're just scared of what you could provide the world, and they're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about their offer and how you could conflict with them. They're not giving you constructive advice to build your own business and fulfill your own life. They've got themselves as a priority, which is fine. Right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with them having themselves as a priority, but you shouldn't take that advice on board to stop you developing the thing that you want to develop. If I still cared about what other people told me to do in my life, I'd be still drinking my life away every Saturday. I'd be still doing architecture that I hated every single week. I'd be fat, grey, lazy. However, now I've got an online coaching business that I love. I'm able to travel the world whilst doing it. And yes, I work a lot, but I've built a life that is wealthy for me. And when I talk about wealth, I don't just mean monetary value, right? I mean how you feel on a day-to-day basis, mostly. Like, how do you feel? Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel at peace? Do you have joy when you're working on the things that you're working on? And these are the things that I exactly said to my friend was, look, you need to do the thing that is going to give you the most fulfillment, peace, joy, love, gratitude with what you are doing on a day-to-day basis. And if what you're currently doing doesn't give you that and you want more, you need to go get after it. You need to do it. And this is the same advice I give to anybody. If you're thinking about getting out of your 9-to-5 job, if you're thinking about ending the relationship, if you're thinking about asking somebody out, if you're thinking about doing X, Y, or Z, and you're potentially not doing it because you're scared of any potential outcome, stop being scared. Get out of your own head. Get out of your comfort zone, because nothing good comes from your comfort zone. The only good things in life come when you get out of your comfort zone. You're not going to get anywhere where you want to be in your life. You're not going to feel fulfilled in your life. You're not going to get out of your 9-to-5. You're not going to live a life where when you're 80 years old and you sit back and you look at your life and you say to yourself, am I proud of what I've done? You're never going to get that if you just take action. If you do not take action and you just continue to be worried about what other people think of you, you're never going to get to that spot. You're going to look back when you're 80 and you're going to say to yourself, you know what, I wish I'd have done X. I wish I'd have done Y. I wish I'd have not listened to that person. Because like I've already said, if somebody's not giving you constructive feedback or advice, or the person that you're taking advice from isn't in a higher position than you and you admire them, don't listen to them. Do what you want to do and make yourself proud. Build the business, whatever it might be. And you know what? If it don't work out, at least you've tried. I hope this Raw Talk today gives you a little bit of hope and inspiration and motivation just to start the thing. And it might take a little bit of time. It might take time. You know, I was doing my architecture and this for 3 years straight, doing them both at the same time, 16-hour days, every single day, waking up at 3, doing my coaching, going to architecture. It's not going to be overnight. But the world, your life is very, very short. So what are you waiting for? Do the thing that you want to do and fuck what other people are saying. Make yourself proud, not anybody else, because everybody just cares about themselves anyway. And that should be, that what I've just said, should be one of the most freeing things that you can ever hear. Because when you appreciate that nobody cares about you, all they care about is themselves, the world just opens up. The world just opens up. It's like, oh, nobody cares anyway. So what the fuck am I doing? I may as well just crack on and do the thing. Do the thing. Peace out.